Hi my beauties, welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna talk about Dior Fall 2023 collection, and we're gonna test the new Dior eyeshadow palette. I have the one in shade 523 Beige Couture, and when I saw it online, honestly I was already in love. Like, look at her. Dior created this especially for me. This is me in a palette. We have the lovely nudes that are slightly towards peachy, maybe even pinky shades, depending how the light's gonna hit this. And you have this nice chocolate shade to deepen out the crease. Till now, my most used eyeshadow palette was actually the Master Matte from Mario, and as you can see, again we have just matte nude, but although it's the most used out of all my palettes, the thing that I didn't like that we have the bricky shades that go towards red, but we don't have any nudes that go towards pink. And I just wish if I could swap 2 or 3 shades for like a more towards pinky one, then the most perfect eyeshadow palette. So when I saw the Beige Couture from Dior, I was like, yes, this is the answer to my questions. But if you are more into the bricky shades, a little bit darker shades, there is a second palette in this collection called Rouge Saga, and it has this darker rich browns with a little bit of red underlayer, and both palettes has this gorgeous knitted texture on it. This is honestly heartbreaking to start using this palette because the embossing is gonna go away, but it looks gorgeous. And there is also a rouge with the same knitted embossing on top, and as much as it looks super gorgeous on pictures, I'm not sure if it's not gonna be too dark for me, so I didn't want to order it online. I'm gonna wait for it to hit the stores and I'm gonna swatch it and then maybe get it or not, we'll see. And there is a nail varnish as well, but I'm not into that. And a little side note, I'm actually testing the new Prada foundation, so if you want to know how it went, the video is already on my channel. Now, without any further ado, let's put this Fall 2023 Dior eyeshadow palette Beige Couture. Okay, so if you look at the swatches, I hope you can see them on camera. Those are not all matte, and I don't know what I saw in the picture, but I was sure we are getting 5 mattes, so I was more excited. But those 2 shades on top are quite shimmery, but I'm not gonna cry. I'm still gonna love this palette, but those 2 shades, if they were matte, they would be perfect to blend out the edges, but with the shimmer I don't think that's gonna be the best idea. And I think the shade in the middle, it has a little bit of like pearly sheen to it as well, so that's interesting. So unfortunately we have only 2 mattes, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna start with the lighter matte, and this is a nice shade just to build a little bit of the shape to the eye. So if you wanna lift your eye, make it appear a little bit longer, I think that's a good shade for that. Obviously if you are similar skin tone to mine. And on makeup no makeup days, I think I could use this all over my lid just to even out my skin tone on the eyes, and a little bit mascara and call it a day. Now with the smaller flat brush, I'm gonna go for the chocolate shade. Ooh. It looks so rich. With a bigger, fluffier brush, I'm gonna dig into this shade in the corner, and I'm just gonna apply this all over the lid just to bring a little bit more life to the eye. Ooh, this is pretty. With a small brush, I'm digging to the lightest shade from the palette, and I'm gonna apply this in a corner. I was expecting a little bit more of an impact from this shade. Actually on the lid I don't see any difference between those 2. And with the shade in the middle, I'm gonna go on my lower lash line, going back to this chocolate shade, and I'm just gonna add a little bit in my outer corner. And to stay on brand, I'm gonna go with the Dior Show Iconic Overcurl Mascara. I have one in waterproof version. Again, staying on brand, we're gonna go with the blush, and this one is called 601 hologram. And look at this shade, it's so beautiful. I don't think I have any Dior lipstick, so I'm gonna go with Dior Lip Glow. Okay, so this is the final look. I think it turned out pretty well. I started this video very optimistically, thinking that I found the perfect everyday eyeshadow palette, but the reality is it's not gonna be this one. Although it's a high quality palette because it's Dior and we know the formula is quite good, I don't think the shades on top are working for me. On the eyes, I didn't see any difference between those two shades, so I think one of them could be matte and that would make a massive difference for me. Or if all the shades were matte, then I would say it's a perfect eyeshadow palette, but we have 3 shimmery shades and 2 mattes. It's not the perfect ratio for me. The mattes on the bottom are absolutely gorgeous, especially this dark one. I think it's the perfect brown to deepen out your eye and I absolutely love it. So I know I'm gonna dig into this deep brown quite often, but the shimmers, not my cup of tea, sorry Dior. I think that's it for this video. See you in the next one. Bye!